Hello folks, this is XMen, and I have a haul to show you. You can see by this. Yeah, and this is going to be a combination of a few hauls. Random act of kindness, some stuff I got on my own, and some stuff that I purchased from YouTube. From a YouTuber. Oh, let me set the camera. Yeah, so before that, of course, we always had to listen to music. So anyway, I got this from RedVitaminBlue. He sent me a random act of kindness. He just said, look in the mail. And I was like, oh, if you only knew how bad my postal service has been. And he sent me some of this. X-Men The Lost Tales, #1. X-Men The Lost Tales #2. And X-Men Classic #19, which reprints 113, which I'm hoping to get in the mail eventually. But I gotta tell you, I was really happy with these two. Good stories in these. Because if you remember, we did an X-Men chat way back in September, and when we did the X-Men chat, I remember telling about a story called A Fire in the Night, which is about a Magneto, where, he moves to, like, Russia or Ukraine, and his daughter, ends up burning up in a fire, ends up dying in a fire, because he was unable to rescue her because he was getting beaten and his powers were just manifesting. And I really wanted to read that so badly, and he remembered that, and he sent this over, and I was just like, oh! I was just so, like, pumped up like crazy. You have no idea. I mean, it was, oh, I was just so happy to read that. I mean, it is, if you read that story, it's called A Fire Tonight, read it. It's a great Magneto story. It is, if you're a parent, it will get you, too. Trust me. But yeah, and then there was a really good Nightcrawler story, too. It's pretty damn good. A lot of the stories were pretty good in here, I will say. They were pretty damn good at the stories. So, yeah, thank you again, RVB. It's funny, people call me HVD. He's RVB, RedVitaminBlue. I'll put his link down below. Thank you very much. I'm like, oh, I mean, it was such an amazing few weeks, and this just was like the cherry on top. So I was like, oh, thank you so much, Brian. So, yeah, there you go. And this is kind of a haul that I kind of did on my own. Wow, the glare is pretty bad. And this is kind of what I did on my own that I kind of shot for. Spectacular Spider-Man #64. This is the first appearance of Cloak and Dagger. Actually, a very, very good story, I will say. Really good origin. This is like in very fine condition too, so I was pretty happy to get that. So first appearance of that. Here's another one, Thor 225. This is the first appearance of Firelord, the second hero to Galactus. And there's another one that was pretty good. He pretty much, Firelord takes on Thor and Hercules. It's a really good old school type issue, And it makes me want to get to pick up the next issue because the Galactus was supposed to come over. So yeah, really happy to get this as well. Thor, first appearance of Firelord, Thor 25. That's Pocahontas, by the way, in the background. So this is Supergirl #1. I believe I showed this, but this is a key issue, and what I would say a key issue in the fact that this is the first time Supergirl was in her own title. Like, she was in Adventure Comics before, but she never had her own title. She never had her own title that said Supergirl, and this is like her first ongoing title that said Supergirl in it. So this is like the first time she had her own comic, and so yeah, so I think it's an underrated key issue. So Supergirl #1, and the story in here, like, the story when I read it, is like, I was just thinking, you would never get a story like that today. And I mean that in a good way, so I enjoyed it. Now, the rest of these, I bought from a YouTuber by the name of Cacti88. He's selling a bunch of stuff on eBay, not eBay, over YouTube, comics, and toys. And I highly, highly recommend people check him out. Check him out. I mean, I would say you can trust him. His grading is pretty much right on par. It's pretty much right on par. It's more or less accurate. And if he is off, for example, if he says it's fine, if he is off, it'll be okay. Maybe it'll be a fine minus. But that's not too far off, and you're still getting a really great deal. I mean, I'm telling you. But yeah, so this is what I bought from him, Cacti88. So I bought Hero for Hire #9. This is like a Doctor Doom, and mainly because of Doctor Doom. I just always wanted to read this because I heard really good things about it. So Hero Fire number 9. Number 9. I yet to read it yet. I trying to find time to. Super Villain Team Up number 4. As we all know, I'm a huge Doctor Doom fan, and I've been trying to get these Super Villain Team Ups. Oh, that's Mega Man. I've been trying to get these Super Villain Team Ups like crazy. So Super Villain Team number 4. Also picked up bought Super Villain Team Up number 8. Again, another one I would, like I said, I'm just trying to get all of these. And I was really, really happy to get this. And just, got this at such a great deal. And, you know, I haven't yet to read this, but yeah, Super Villain Team number 8. Batman, The New Adventures. Damn, sticker blocking it, you bastard. Oh, no, it's not. I'm an idiot. 408, Batman New Adventures 408. And this is synonymous and significant because this is like the reintroduction of Jason Todd. Because before, he was kind of more like a Dick Grayson clone. And this one kind of changed everything. He pretty much became like the reintroduction of Jason Todd. This is his new origin, how he was training, he was stealing wheels off the Batmobile. And so it's like a new reintroduction to Jason Todd. So Batman New Adventures 408. Another one that's probably a little underrated. I got a Batman 423. Look at that Todd McFarlane cover. Look at that cover. Look at that cover. Ugh. You know, it's a good Todd McFarlane cover. I mean, just look at that. I got this for, you know, $4. Not bad, you know. Pretty good deal. It's in really great condition. I have yet to read the story too. I mean, I'm really strapped for time on a lot of things, but 423. You gotta love it. I mean, just look at that. And then we're gonna go to some key issues that I bought after this. Daredevil 181. The Death of Elektra. Finally. I mean, I finally got this for a good price. I mean, I've been waiting to get this like for such a good price, and I could not find it. And he was selling this for such a good price. I was like, I had to jump on this. It's in really good condition too, and I cannot wait to read this. I mean, I cannot wait to read it. This is before Frank Miller went completely insane. You know, of course he's still a little misogynistic in this because, you know, of course I know at the end she crawls over to Daredevil's house, you know, waiting for a man to save her, but that's neither here nor there. So Daredevil 181, Death of Elektra. Miss Marvel number 16. Now, this is actually the first appearance of Mystique. And when I say that, I mean the first appearance in her disguise form, like when she was Raven Darkholme, dark-haired, you know, the black hair and stuff. So this is like the first appearance of... Yeah. Oh, by the way, I usually play video game music and theme songs from TV shows because F you, YouTube, go and copyright this, bastards. But anyway, Miss Marvel number 16, first appearance of Raven Darkholme. You know, there's another one, Miss Marvel number 18. That's the first full appearance of Mystique in all her blue skin glory. This is her without when she is not in her blue skin, so kind of a little key there too. Miss Marvel number 16. I also got Miss Marvel number 1. I mean, I just could not pass it up for the price that I was being sold for. VG Plus condition. I mean, you can tell there was like, it seems to be there was like some printing errors on top of here, you know, because there's like a white mark here, so there was probably definitely some errors in printing with this. And this is an extra copy, I'll be honest. And I think that, you know, if I ever have a contest sometime soon, that this will probably be up there. So, Miss Marvel number 1. Marvel Spider number 32, first appearance of Spider-Woman. This is probably like in fine minus. He had it in fine minus. It was only $5. I would 5 minus VG Plus, somewhere around there, I would say. And yeah, I mean, you can tell the pages are a little tan, and there's some discoloration here. But like I said, this is an extra copy, and if I ever have a contest again, this will be surely in there. Another minor key issue, Firestorm number 1. This is like the first appearance of Firestorm, Nuclear Man, whatever you want to call him. His is his very first appearance. So I figured I want to get this. I need to buy this. You know, for the price that it was, I was going for it. I couldn't pass it up. Very fine condition. Firestorm number 1. Astonishing Tales number 25. The first appearance of Deathlock in probably very fine minus, fine plus condition. And I was just so happy to get my hands on this because this is really shot up in price like crazy. And I was like, what the hell? I'm not gonna pay that much. But when Cacti 88 was selling this, and I was like, yeah. Oh, that's a Little Mermaid. And so I just couldn't pass it up. I was like, I have to get this. This is such, and I'm so happy I got this. George Perez first artwork on in Marvel Comics, fantastic. Look at that. First appearance of Deathlock. Um, Adventure into Fear number 19. Now this is actually, well, Adventure into Fear with the Man Thing number 19. This is actually the first appearance of Howard the Duck. I don't know if many people know that, but I just found that out, and I was like, this is the first appearance of Howard the Duck. So this is kind of a key issue in that way. I got this for a really good price as well. This is like in a very fine condition. So yeah, first appearance of Howard the Duck right here, folks. Look at that. This one right here, and if you know that after I get done with my Uncanny X-Men run, or during C2E2, I'm gonna go for New Teen Titans, George Perez and Marv Wolfman, and this is actually the first appearance of the New Teen Titans. It came out in a nice little preview. It came out in this issue in a preview book for them. This was like a preview for the New Teen Titans, and this is the very first appearance of the New Teen Titans. And I again was selling for really cheap, and this is like in very fine condition, maybe better, I will say. But yeah, look at that, pretty cool. And this is the cream of the crop right here, folks. And you can kind of say what this is. Marvel feature number 1. Yes, I cannot tell you how long I've been trying to get this for a really good price. And every price I was looking at, I was like, no, I'm not going to pay that much for something that's like, that looks like a dog crap on there, or a clotted or a few. But Cacti 88, Curtis was selling this for such a good price. It was like, I couldn't pass it up. I had to get it. It was right around the price range that I was willing to pay for, actually a little under, and I finally got it. Defenders number 1. This is actually probably in like fine to fine minus condition, which, if you know me, I live in the mid-grade. That's why I would like my books to be at. So there's like a mid-grade copy of Defenders, of Marvel feature number 1. This is the first appearance of the Defenders. Look at that. I know the Incredible Siege is trying to get his run on this. Eat your heart out, Incredible Siege. But I'm just joking. But yeah, I'm just so happy to get this. This is like the cream of the crop for me for this haul. So yeah, Marvel feature number 1, first appearance of Defenders. And that's actually my man, the glare's pretty terrible, but that is actually my haul that I had. It's a combination of a random act of kindness from one of them with a random act of kindness from RedVitaminBlue. Check him out. He's a fellow uncanny X-Quester like myself. Like I said, we meet every Tuesday, folks. The second one was just another haul, was just some stuff that I got on my own. And the rest of the stuff that you saw were from Cacti 88, Curtis. Check him out. He's probably still selling some books for cheap, and he's selling toys right now too. So definitely check him out. Yeah. So that's my haul, everyone. I hope you're doing good. Yeah. So goodbye, folks.